Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Now, here we are live. All right, live. Thought I would do a live stream, a short live stream. Good to see everyone in here. So I would hang out for a while. Yeah, it says nobody's in here right now at this time. So nobody's in here yet. If anybody's going to play back this live stream later. Hey, Sandy Linderthal, good to see you. I'm glad to see you. Okay, today's conversation is truck campers versus travel trailers. Now my truck camper, this is the second truck camper I've had to tip over. And the first truck camper was in 2005 or 2006 when I bought this first truck camper. And it was really a major project. Truck campers can be very convenient to drive them around like a motorhome. And I really don't want to commit to a motorhome because of the fact that a motorhome is something that you can't separate it. You can't separate the motorhome from the pickup truck. You can't separate the motorhome from the truck because, you might need the truck to haul things or whatever, or SUV, I'm not planning on strictly boondocking in parking lots. Parking lots sometimes, but not all the time. I don't want to buy the RV strictly with the idea of just parking in parking lots. There's more to it for me than that. I might want to go to an RV park, and I love tiny houses, but you get a tiny house, and in a lot of places, a lot of campgrounds just won't let you bring a tiny house to a campground. The same as like what you call a redneck toy hauler. You get a flatbed trailer for a bulldozer, and you put a truck camper on it. A lot of campgrounds are strict. They're not going to let you do that. If you want a nice looking RV, there's vintage travel trailers. And I bought my property. Here's my property. My property, the guy I bought my property from, he bought it for his brother to live, to have a place. Okay, now my truck camper turned over. It tipped over. I didn't take a picture of it when it tipped over, but you see there was a ratchet strap that was still attached to it, and I didn't realize there was a ratchet strap still attached to it. There's just too many, with a truck camper you have to follow strict. With a truck, this was after it fell and I jacked it up. Again, you can see the front of it was against the tree. I had to turn it around and move it around and rotate it around the driveway. And I did rotate it around the driveway, but it took a lot of work. If you had a travel trailer, you wouldn't have to deal with any of that. And I've got the vintage travel trailer I did have, the 66 Volunteer, but I sold it for $550 and the guys want $900 for it now. And because they got new decals for it and some things like that. So, I mean, what should I do? Should I buy the 66 Volunteer? Yeah, for travel trailers, you get more space in a bigger travel trailer. But, um, the girl that I've been watching now, the girl I've been watching is Catherine Gregory. Catherine Gregory, for a long time, lived in a truck camper, and her truck camper was hard on her pickup truck. It was hard on Catherine Gregory's pickup truck. It was hard on her pickup truck to haul the truck camper and stuff like that. So, because she was going to eventually need a new pickup truck to haul the truck camper. So she got a new one. So she got got a trailer instead, a travel trailer. And I'm just thinking, you know, my truck camper, what happened, there was a truck that when my truck camper recently, both times it tipped forward, there's a lot of upgrades you have to do to a truck camper. There's a lot of upgrades you have to do to a truck camper to get it to haul a truck, to get it to haul a camper. There's a lot of upgrades you have to do. If anybody else is in here, say hello. That's her trailer. It's Catherine Gregory's trailer. It's a nice little trailer. It's a nice size. Basically, what I want, I need a trailer. If I switch to a travel trailer, I need a travel trailer you can haul with a half ton. See, that's it. That's Catherine Gregory's trailer. And she did a video on why she got rid of her truck. She got rid of it because, you can't really do van life in a travel trailer, but with a travel trailer versus a truck camper, number one, with the travel trailer, with the truck camper, you have to have a heavy-duty pickup. A 3/4 ton or a 1 ton. In some truck campers, you even have to have over a 1 ton, a commercial vehicle, like a Ford F-450 or F-550 to haul it. And it's a lot of, my truck, in order for me to find a 3/4 ton or 1 ton, if I'm not going to spend a lot of money on a truck, I'm going to have a hard time finding a cheap 3/4 ton or 1 ton, to haul a truck camper. And a lot of times, SUVs, like Tahoes and Suburbans, they have a greater loss of value than a truck. Trucks actually hold their resale value better than a Suburban or an SUV. I mean, if a Suburban was $50,000 new, you can get a 10-year-old Suburban for like $5,000, $15,000, whereas a 10-year-old pickup truck, you're going to spend like $25,000. It's going to contain a lot more. A truck is going to be a lot more expensive if we get back construction workers, farmers, and people that beat them hard, that work them hard. They work their trucks hard, and it's hard to find one that's not been beat hard. My truck's been beat down hard, 7 months after it fell, and I was moving and I was turning it around and stuff like that, turning it around and twisting it over, because basically there's a ratchet strap that was still attached to it. But you see, it's damaged and stuff. It's just that a truck camper, it's nice inside. It's a really nice camper, but I'm just thinking the only thing about it is you have to follow, to unload a truck camper, you have to follow a strict, stringent set of rules to unload the camper. Here's my little mechanism I use to slide it over to get it away from the tree. You can see I tied the ratchet strap, and I use the ratchet strap with the camper from the jacks to move it over. And I like the camper, my new truck camper, and my old one too. But the problem is, it's a lot more work, and if I'm not going to go anywhere with my camper, why not just have something easier? Oh, yeah, I am. It's like 2:15. Oh, it's okay. No, I understand. Yeah, that's fine. No. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm on my live stream. There's nothing in it. It's just a bucket. Okay, I'll be in there. I'll be in there in a few minutes. I promise. Okay, I'll let you go. Okay, you know, this area is where my truck, where the camper fell forward and the camper fell forward and hit the bed rail. That's where the camper hit the bed rail. That's where the camper hit the bed rail. The person in there, say hello, greatly. But the camper hit the bed rail. I was, number one, if I have a travel trailer, if I have a travel trailer, I was thinking of a small travel trailer. Not a really big travel trailer, but a small travel trailer. Maybe even a vintage travel trailer. But if I have a small travel trailer, then I can pull it basically with anything. I can pull it with an SUV. I can pull it with a pickup truck, even a half-ton. My whole point is going down to a half-ton truck instead of a three-quarter ton going down to a half-ton. Because if I have a half-ton, I can easily find a truck in better condition for the money, for the half-ton. I mean, if you find a half-ton, you can find a better truck for the money. And we're going into EVs and hybrids. They're not even came up with an EV truck yet. The electric Silverado is not something you can put a truck camper on. You can't put a truck camper on a EV Silverado EV because the truck bed's made different. And a lot of the new truck campers, trucks, like Dodge, is putting a disclaimer on their trucks, new Dodge trucks, that say this truck is not advised to use a truck camper. But, you can get a small travel trailer. Now, I sold my vintage 1966 Volunteer travel trailer, made in Tennessee. I could buy it back, but it's going to be $350 more. Should I buy it back and redo it, or should I get a different one? I don't see nobody else in here. Where's everybody at? But, yeah. Hold on. Damn it. Piece of crap. This computer's booted up. No. Same thing is so slow. Damn it. This sucker's aggravating. Fucker's aggravating. Yeah, this fucker's aggravating. Aggravating is freaking shit. Now, the truck camper is great. You can park it anywhere. You don't have to worry about getting turned around and getting lost. I mean, it's great that, it's a precarious process to unload and load a truck camper. It's not easy. Loading a truck camper is not an easy thing to do. Loading truck campers is not an easy thing to do. Loading and unloading a truck camper is not an easy thing. Personally, I like the vintage travel trailers with aluminum skin. Easy to restore. My computer's about half. This computer's about half. This one's about half. There's not much left of this computer. Not much much left of it. It's about this turkey camper is about, I mean, this, but yeah. Do you think I should, if you're not going to park in a parking lot and live in a parking lot every night, you've got places to go and you want to go to campgrounds. That is. Sorry. This is aggravating. This computer has just pissed me off. It's a pain in the butt. It doesn't do what I asked it. This computer doesn't do what I asked it to do. It doesn't do what I asked. This computer does not do what I asked. It does not do what I asked. It doesn't do what I asked. This computer doesn't do what I asked. Sorry. Y'all get dang it. Hooey. But yeah. Anyway. Come on. Do what I asked. Do what I asked. All right. The small travel trailers. There is your Airstream travel trailers, your small Airstreams, and both Scamp, Bowler, Casita. I love the little Airstreams, but they're hard to work on. Personally, I like these R-Pods, the ones like that. This thing here, the small travel trailers. I really like those because you can haul them and tow those with virtually any vehicle. That's what makes it practical. That's what they do in the UK and in Europe if they have trailers. They pull small trailers, lightweight. And if you can have, I'll tell you what I do like is the Bigfoot travel trailer. But basically something that's insulated well for the wintertime. I like to camp in the wintertime. I like my truck camper, but I just don't like the disadvantages of it. I don't like the precarious, strict nature of how to unload and load a truck camper. Because if you skip a step or make a mistake loading or unloading your truck camper, you're going to make a mistake loading or unloading the truck camper. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to make a mistake loading or unloading the truck camper. You're going to make a mistake. Now here's one I really like, a camper I like. Now this one is nice. That's what I'm saying, it's my computer. It's just completely fouled up. It's fouled up. I guess I'm not on, or am I? I guess I'm not flipping on. I'm not flipping even on. I'm not even flipping on. I guess I'm not even on right now. I'm not even on right now. I guess I'm not even on. Sound check. Are you on there, Sandy? Are you on there? Are you still there? I don't know if I'm even live yet. I don't even know if I'm even live. Just, if I'm not even friggin' live, screw it. I'm not even friggin' live. I don't know if I'm even live. Tell me, Sandy, if I'm live. If anybody can hear me, good, Larly. Good to see you. Okay. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. But, Larly, what do you think? You know, in the past few weeks, unloading my new truck camper, it tipped over on me. My new truck camper tipped over on me. It tipped over, and I spent a lot of time getting it straightened back up. I mean, because there was a ratchet strap that was still attached to the truck camper, to the truck, that the guy that I bought it from, a ratchet strap, you know, that was still attached, made the whole camper tip forward. Larly, tell me, honestly, Larly, honestly, do you think that truck campers are a little more dangerous? Do you think that a pull-behind would be safer? Larly, do you think a pull-behind trailer would be safer? Here's this is a Terry trailer, vintage Terry trailer. And maybe I should just go to a trailer. Maybe I should just go to a travel trailer. I've always liked vintage travel trailers. You know, I like vintage travel trailers. Well, my truck campers have been a lot of work, but it's not just that they're a lot of work. The point of it is not just that. It's a strict protocol that you have to go through to load and unload the truck. You have to go through a strict protocol to load it and unload it. You know, it's got to be on firm level ground. The front of it has to be a little higher than the back. You can't back into the jacks, back into the camper when you're unloading. It's a little more strict with the processes. And I don't mind working on it. I don't mind fixing it because it's a nice camper and it's warm in the winter time. But another problem with it, well, look at this camper here, the Tin Can Tourist. You see, that's a Terry trailer. I think it's a Terry. I think it was what it is. It's nice. I like that. Well, another thing is, I thank you, Larly. The point is also the trucks that you have to get to haul your campers, you know. I mean, you got to have a heavy-duty truck. Heavy-duty trucks is hard to find with low miles. They're used by construction workers. Construction workers use these trucks. They wear them out. They're in demand. Heavy-duty trucks are in demand. They're used by construction workers. They're in high demand. They want a lot of money for them. I mean, if you find one anywhere, it's going to be like this truck here. It's a 3/4 ton for $2,500. You know, I mean, you know, you can see it's a work truck. It's not anything. A lot of them are just worked hard, you know. 250,000 miles, you know. I mean, all of these have a lot of miles. All of them are worn out for the money. You have to spend a lot of money for a big truck, you know, to haul a truck camper. It's a heavy-duty truck. Dang. I'm going to do it. Okay, it's not a mouse trap, it's a bug. Okay, I'm coming. Give me a minute. Okay, I understand. I'm coming. Give me a minute. I'll be there. Bye. That's fine. I'm busy. I'll be there in a minute. I promise to God. I said I promise. Bye. I'm just saying, when I was talking to Jeffrey Lebowski, Red One Up Rosie, don't come in here trolling me, okay? I'm going to delete your comment because you turned against me. You know what I'm saying? You turned against me, Red One Up Rosie. You turned on me. I don't want you to turn on me, Reverend Aunt Rosie. I don't want you to turn on me. I mean, you and me were pretty good for a long time. Pretty cool for a long time, you know. But you don't need to troll me. The point is, it's just hard for me to make up my mind and make a decision. I mean, if you get something, you know, you're paying a lot of money for it. You know, you can see this was $5,800, and it's got 212,000 miles on it. Okay, thank you, Reverend Aunt Rosie. Thank you, Reverend Aunt Rosie. Let's just be on good terms. Let's be on good terms. That's how I build my channel. I don't build my channel like other people that troll other people and go back and forth, you know, with people and stuff. Like when Elvis Travels was on and he was ranting with the people, you know, I don't do things that way. I don't do it like that, like Elvis Travels, you know, ranting at people and yelling at people. I don't do that. I just want to build my fan base, you know, in a good way. I know, Laura Lee. Look at that. I mean, 225,000 miles, $5,000. I mean, they all have that many miles. Look, see, if it's newer than the year 2000, I mean, there's $5,800, 212,000 miles. I mean, now we're going to look at Chevy Trailblazers. We're going to look at a Chevy Trailblazer. Now here is a Trailblazer in 2005. Now here's a 2005 Chevy Trailblazer. Low miles. How many miles are on it? And it's nice inside. You can see it, you know. Didn't say how many miles are on it. $3,400. Here's one for $3,800. $3,800, 179,000 miles. You know, 130,000 miles. Let's see what kind of condition it's in. Basically, you have to get a pretty small vehicle. 130,000 miles. It needs a transmission. Okay, let's see exactly. It's only $1,500. $217,100. That's $3,500 for a 2006 Trailblazer. There's a Ford Explorer. But you can see the condition of the Trailblazer is much better, you know. I mean, here's a Ford Explorer XLT, $1,000. Let's see, $1,500 for a 1998 Ford Explorer Sport. You know, daily driver, mostly just looking to trade for a reliable truck, not too picky. Basically, SUVs, mid-sized SUVs and stuff, you can get them pretty cheap in good condition, you know. You can see here that there's a difference in the price of these, you know. You can look for a Toyota Tacoma. I mean, you can look for a Toyota Tacoma. Yay, Homemade Ranch, good to see you. Yeah, exactly. But Warren, okay, hi Warren. Let's see. All right, now, here's a Toyota Tacoma. I mean, you may be $8,500 for this Toyota Tacoma. But I mean, it's got 97,000 miles on it. You know? 97,000 miles on it. My whole point is being able to get something. Yeah, that's the whole point. Basically, the cost and the economy of it, and if you get a small truck camper, a small travel trailer, you can pull that. Yeah, oh, the red one. Yeah, let's look at it then. Basically, you can find a good vehicle cheaper. You can't boondock as much, but I don't want to be. Look at it; it's clean. See, $8,500. It's actually a good one. 4-cylinder manual transmission. Now you can't probably tow very much with that, but if you had something very small with a pop-up, I would have to go with a V6. But basically, you can get the gist of it. Basically, that's what it is. The gist of the whole thing. You know, the lightweight vehicles are going to be cheaper. You know, the lightweight vehicles are going to be cheaper. And here's a truck with 127,000 miles on it. Let's see if it runs. Runs and drives good. That's a good deal. You get away from these big, you get these big heavy duty trucks. Well, I'm glad we're one out, Rosie. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. What I'm thinking about is a vintage travel trailer. Well, tell me what I should do. I sold my 1966 volunteer travel trailer. I had a 1966 volunteer travel trailer, 17-foot total length. Sold it, and they went $300 more than what I paid for it. Sold it for. They're hard to find, and it does have a title. Should I go ahead and just buy it back? My camper, the one I have, the trailer, should I go ahead and buy it back, even though they want more? Because here's one they want really cheap, but it's bigger. You know, I mean, all of these small trailers are very easy to tow, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, you can tow them with anything. That's when you take all the paint off of it. You see, that's a very nice one. That is a very nice looking trailer. I really like that. And it's small, and you can pull it with a Ford Escape, Ford Trailblazer, or Ford SUV, or Ford Explorer. You know, you need a V6 motor, you know, to pull it. Or a Toyota Tacoma V6, you know, you can pull it. Basically, I'm not going to really make it travel a whole lot. I may not travel a whole lot, but I will live in my camper. I practically live in this truck camper right now anyway. I mean, you know, even though I'm on my mom's property. And if I had to have somebody else to pull my camper for me, because maybe I went blind or something, or I got epilepsy and couldn't drive anymore, I could still have someone else to pull my camper for me. Whereas without a truck camper, who's going to pull the truck camper for me? I mean, who's going to move a truck camper for me? It's a lot of trouble to move a truck camper. And if you have a trailer, it's a lot easier to just move a trailer than move a truck camper. Moving truck campers or trailers are a lot easier if I had to pay someone to do it. If I lost my eyesight and went blind or something like that happened, or I got epilepsy or I couldn't drive, I could easily have a trailer. Someone else could pull it for me. You see what I'm saying? You got to look down ahead down the road. Practical purpose and may not have as much practical purpose. But those are just my thoughts about the whole thing, the whole situation. Well, they want more because they've torn it apart. Tribe Called Cookies, Homemade Ranch. Oh, look at that guy. They want $300 more because they spent their time tearing into it, and they took the windows out of it to restore it. They started taking it apart to do restoration, but they've got some new decals, Laura Lee. They got a set of brand new decals to go with it. So they bought some decals. That was part of what they did, was they have the decals to go with it. Brand new decals. I'll look it up. I'll show you. But I really like this one here. That one. This company is made in Tennessee. Now I'll show you. This is just like mine that I had. This one right here. It's a 1966 Volunteer trailer, made in Tennessee. That's the size of it. The body is almost 14 feet long, 13 and a half, close to 14 feet long, body length, and a 17-foot width of the hitch on it. So I could get a bigger camper, but I know that camper. I've been around that camper. The frame is solid underneath it. I mean, I could buy it back, even though it's more money, and I wouldn't have to worry. What I would do probably is take one of these truck campers and take the utilities out of one of these truck campers and put it in the trailer, so it would have all nice new utilities. Then I would. I'm glad. I'm glad your friend Miss Kitty likes my channel. I'm glad. Yeah. So what do y'all think about that? I could take the utilities out of one of these two truck campers, put it in my camper. If I buy it back, it's got new decals to go with it. It's aluminum siding, easy to work on. Buy it back, get the title transferred back into my name. And another thing about truck campers, I'm glad, Rosie, thank you. One of these campers, uh, you know, okay, yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll let you guys go. Goodbye. Tell me in the comments below what you think I should do.